Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrious Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrious Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You got to win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we see what he can do with it. All right, here's the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC men's flyweight champion, and thank goodness this division stuck around. This dude's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
I mean, it would have sucked for the division to go away and him not beat him. He's so good, and he has shown that regardless of the weight class, you can be exciting, you can finish people, and he continues to put distance between him and his challengers. He knows that tonight is going to be very difficult. He understands that the challenger is really good. But he told us in the fighter meeting, I will keep my belt, and I'm going to keep it for a real long time.
Well, and at times in the past, I remember we talked about this guy's weight cut, his discipline or lack thereof. He has nipped all those issues in the bud. As such, he's the man at 125 pounds. And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Steve Escobar Erceg. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to go.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop of tonight's great UFC event.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop him. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
That was a slick transition.
Johnson's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you gotta be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Johnson's back inside control here. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Johnson. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Demetrious Johnson going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. "45 seconds to go here in round one. Johnson's going for the sub here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, brother. Great round. Listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into the nose. Out through that mouth. Perfect round. I need you to go out there and
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, that's a good strike there by Erceg. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He's gonna choke him. There it is.
Work.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Oleinik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Johnson. Nicely done.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut it.
He's very close to the finish here.
Darce, yep, trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, that looks tight.
That Darce choke is very tight. What he has to do now is slide that arm up under the neck, lock it in the crevice, make a figure four, and then try to finish this fight. Oh, look at the fight. He's not gonna quit on this. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Johnny Lee just gets up.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions. Using a lot of good movement. Gains great posture and starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Working out of the half guard here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Ooh, makes an adjustment. What's he doing here?
He's jumping sides, J.A., trying to switch to an arm triangle. Oh, this is tight.
You need to work. I'll stand aside.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
10 minutes in the can.
Stop.
Sit down, breathe, get some water, relax. Now listen, that was awesome. Really good work. Way to control from the top. I need you to work to pass that.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Hook to the head by Steve Erceg. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Ooh, big shot land.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Oh, here we go.
Johnson going for the takedown here, but he misses. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Heavy kick downstairs. Erceg gets the single leg takedown. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood pouring into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
Oh, that's a pretty slick reversal right there. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground.
In the half guard.
Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck. Oh, he's got the submission locked in now. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut. Oh.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues?
You need to fight back.
Oh, he's setting up an armbar now.
Oh, he got it.
There's the tap! Demetrious Johnson! You're winning by submission!
Holy smokes.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson.
So another big win for Demetrious Johnson. Congratulations to Mighty Mouse, and it really does seem that this guy has a knack for rising to the occasion, even when people are making a